video discusses the customization of Featurize. If you haven't seen our video on how Featurize works, please make sure to check out the link down below. Let's now see how you can customize Featurize for your needs. By default, Featurize uses pulmonic sounds in IPA accompanied by a set of features proposed by Jason Riggle with some small modifications. You can, though, use your own features, your own segments transcribed in any way you want, and you can also reorganize segments the way they are displayed on the screen. Featurize uses binary features. This means that features can have, counterintuitively, three variables. A segment can have a plus value of some feature, for example, plus high, a minus value, such as minus high, or it can lack a feature, such as if it is not specified for high. But Featurize is also super customizable, and it allows you to use not only our default features and segments, but any other features too. The customization includes two parts. The first is the feature table, and the second is the organization of segments. The loaded feature table appears in the middle of the page as seen here. Each segment has its own column and each feature has its own row. So, to see the featural specification of a T, we need to look at this column and look for the featural specifications. For instance, T is plus consonantal, plus coronal, and plus anterior. The second window has the raw table. This is a comma-separated CSV file. The first row contains all the segments, and subsequent rows have specifications for features. This window can be edited. For instance, we could change the specification of the T to minus consonantal instead of plus consonantal, as such. We can see that the feature table has updated. To restore defaults, you can just simply reload the page. And as you can see, the minus has changed back to a plus. The next step would be to load your own table. We prepared a toy language with a few segments and features in a comma-separated CSV file. This toy inventory has 5 vowels, I, E, A, O, U, 3 oral stops, P, T, and K, 2 nasal stops, M and N, and 2 other sonorants, R and Y. We also have a bunch of features, syllabic, consonantal, sonorant, nasal, continuant, high, low, back, labial, and coronal. Notice how we only have zeros and pluses, but no minuses. This means that our features are privative or unary, not binary or equipolant as is the default feature set in Featurize. Let's now export our toy inventory into Featurize. First, we need to open the CSV file in a text editor, such as this one, from which we can simply copy it into the customization window, erasing the old data as such. If the formatting is correct, the window turns green, as it is now. If the file is not correctly formatted, such as, for example, if we remove the initial comma, then the window will turn red, indicating an error. You can now see the updated feature table above, as well as the Select Segments window. You can use any segments as long as they are Unicode symbols. Complex segments such as affricates, diphthongs, triphthongs, or palatalized consonants are also accepted. Let's now try to featurize our toy inventory. Is U a natural class? It seems so. It's syllabic, sonorant, continuant, high back, or more shortly, high back. Notice that there are no pluses or minuses here, as we are using privative features. Let's now try another natural class. Is I a natural class? It does not seem to be the case. This is because we do not have a feature like front in our feature specification, just back. So in order for I to be a natural class, it needs to include U, which are all high vowels. Now that we have our own inventory and features, we might want to consider reorganizing the segments under Select Segments. This is also customizable. Suppose we want all vowels to appear in one line rather than on 3 as it is now. To do that, let's move to the window at the bottom. Here, we can erase all other segments while typing in the vowels in our inventory. Note that as long as all segments in the inventory are not in the window, an error is indicated with the red frame. The customization window shows all the segments, so in our second line, we will write all the consonants. Now the window is green again. Let's see how it looks on top of the page. We see 2 lines, one with vowels and the other with consonants. So suppose we would like obstruents in one line and sonorants in another, both separated from vowels. In the bottom customization window, an empty line will correspond to a border in the Select Segments window. Let us create an empty line between vowels and consonants. And let us break the consonants into 2 rows. If we now move back up, we see that a blue line appeared between the first row of vowels and the second row of obstruents, and that obstruents and sonorant consonants are each in their own row. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any further questions on how to use the app, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. Enjoy Featurize!